Hello everyone, welcome to Game 3 of the UGC Dota 4 League Season 4 finale. This is, we're, sorry, sorry, not ready yet. Anyway, A-Saikou has lost the last two games. It's a best of 5 series, so if XTRUDE wins this is going to be match point for them. We're going to see the bans come out. A-Saikou bans the Undying, and Undying has been banned every game so far. Queen of Pain and Viper have either been banned or pick every game as well. So popular heroes all around. Seems like we're having this sort of the same group. 1 second. So it's gonna be first pick for the Dire team. Let's see what they're gonna go for. Last game they took the Alchemist and were able to do so much work with him. So let's see what they're gonna take this game. And it's Earthshaker first pick. Earthshaker, very was a huge impact in the first game with his figures. They have a very good Earthshaker player. On A-Saikou, they take the Tiny and the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi was banned game 2, and this is the first time he's making his debut. Tiny was picked. Okay. So I'm being told to get a new microphone. Sorry, people, I don't have money. Maybe I'll buy one later.
10 seconds remaining. 5
So we'll see what they're gonna go for next. Taking Tiny early on though doesn't mean they might be taking a Wisp. I wonder if they're gonna see a Wisp ban or not. Let's see, Earthshaker. They are taking their time with this. I wonder if we are gonna see a Tidehunter. Tidehunter, pretty underused. I think his ultimate is just really good. Oh well. Waiting for this pick. Ogre Magi works well with Tiny, thanks to Bloodlust. So we may not see a Wisp, but oh, Magnus. Alright, we're going for some heavy team fight. Good off lane. The Magnus with the Echo Slam and the RP. Alright, this is gonna be quite impressive if they can pull it off. RP and Echo Slam by itself could just team wipe.
Radiant team ban.
Sorry, very thirsty. I casted 2 games in a row. I'm surprised by these 2 picks though. Sorry, these 2 big bans. Lich and Witch Doctor both work very well with the Magnus. I would have thought they would have kept him, but the bans come out a bit surprising. And A-Saikou has used the Lich and the Witch Doctor. Lich in game 1 was used, but he didn't really do anything to I think warrant the ban. Witch Doctor was very successful in game 2. He got the Agners, but his team wasn't able to protect him. He was able to get like a double kill at one point, but it wasn't enough. Troll Warlord comes out. Okay, so interesting. Troll Warlord, Dragon Knight. Okay, lots of melee coming out on both sides. Actually, I think everyone's pretty much melee except Troll Warlord, who can switch between the two. So I wonder if we're gonna see a bit more range in the next few picks. Dragon Knight's Breath Fire works very well with. They have a lot of AoE, definitely. With his Breath of Fire on the RP is going to work well. Spirit Breaker, I think this is a good pick. If you charge, you might be able to go through a bunch of them. Not to see how well he's used. Okay, Techies. Personally, I have to admit I don't like the hero, but wow. I think he's going to work very well. There's a lot of melee. Troll Warlord doesn't, of course, his range, but even his attack will be really close enough when they try to remove the mines. They have to be close to hit it. He'll take some damage. I mean, I feel like they need a sniper. I don't know why. I feel like A-Saikou needs a sniper. They have to keep their distance, and going so much melee against Magnus Earthshaker is very risky. Alright, so last group of bans come out. Lion's gonna be banned out. Lion, well, who do they need? They do need a carry, I think. I'm not sure how they're gonna lane this. Is it gonna be Magnus carry? Maybe. He is banned out.
Radiant team pick.
So I'm one of my friends is asking me. Anyway, the Lena ban is yeah, I guess was it it's really good against Dragon Knight.
Reserve time.
Alright, so last group of picks coming out here. I really should. I'm gonna close the friend list. There you go. Alright, so last group of bands coming out. Let's see who they're gonna take. They need the range on the Psycho. I feel like they cannot take another melee. That would pretty much be their taking a melee now. It gives them about like an 80% chance that they're gonna lose, and they take Crystal.
Dire team pick.
Not really what I was thinking they were gonna go, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't really like the Crystal Maiden pick that much. I don't know. I don't see. I think the Dire's gonna take this. I mean, of course, you know, gonna come down to gameplay and all that, but with a 2-0 lead on XTRUDE, along with what I think is a much superior lineup, it's gonna be an interesting thing. Alright, so looks like XTRUDE wants to smoke and go for some gank. I think I have a Statman with me. Statman, what do you think which team do you favor? We'll have to wait and see what he thinks. Anyway, let's introduce the teams. On Psycho, we have Ichigaki on the Troll Warlord. We have Dora on a Spirit Breaker. Ogre Magic is being played by Baka. Don't Waste My Time on the Crystal Maiden. Lastly, we have Time being played by Shinkudo, who played a phenomenal Storm last game. But Papa Den on the Techies. Genwal on Dragon, he's a carry player on the team. Shin on the Earthshaker. Panic Button on the Tuskar. And lastly, we have Bun on the Magnus. So I'm pretty sure Magnus is going to be their off lane. There's no way they're going to go level 1 Roshan. No, they're just waiting for someone to show up. Might have been better if Tiki's went somewhere else, though. He's not really doing much for his team by being here. Nice shout out coming out to his lover and his mother, I think. I'm not exactly sure who they are. Anyway, Troll Warlord.
The battle begins.
Looks like they're just gonna trade, and everyone's Dragon is gonna take the Bounty Ruin, Italian as well. Oh, Crystal Maiden. She is not likely to make this. Techies does commit suicide for that. Actually, the laning phase is looking pretty good for the Radiant team. So we'll have to wait and see. Techies needs to stay here until he gets level 2. But taking that level 1 suicide was they didn't need it. I feel like I think the Crystal Maiden was dead anyway. Who got the first blood? It was the Tuskar. Okay. And yeah, check out the armor on Techies. 7. I don't know what Ice Frog was smoking when he gave this guy 7 armor. Anyway, it's close to level 2. Once it gets there, doesn't need to be here anymore. Crystal Maiden, what's she doing? There's level 1 bite. Should try to get Arcane Aura and then just try to jungle, get her team some extra golden experience. That'll be very helpful for her. Top lane. We might be able to get the Spirit Breaker. Not enough mana on the Dragon Knight though. Once he has the soul, you can spam Breath Fire on him. Oh, bottom lane. So we might have a go at him. Mine thrown out. Tuskar Snowball. There's no, he can't suicide yet, and looks like Tuskar might actually fall. Will he? It's very close. And Ogre Magi maybe could have thrown the ignite. Looks like it's not gonna happen. And Taki's taking a lot of damage. Ignite does come out, so there's a mine. And they're playing very risky Dota on the Dire side. I'm not sure why they're not more careful. I feel like they might be a little overconfident because they won so many games. Mid lane, Magnus against Tiny. Looking at the CS, Tiny is 14, Dragon Knight's 14. So Tiny is winning the mid lane against the Magnus, 14 to 7. Top lane, it is the 14 to 11. It's pretty close actually. Spiritbreaker doing very well for himself. Bottom lane, Tuskar is not though. He has no TCS. No, not at all. Even Techies has more. Oh, okay. Looks like they're going to jump on the troll with that mischance, changing the fire lance completely, and they do get the Tuskar. Tuskar is playing too aggressively, and but they get the Techies in the end thanks to that minefield they used. Top lane, they're gonna go for him. They do get through the Breath of Fire. They don't have a stun on the Dragon Knights. He's taking 2 points in Dragon Blood. Fisher actually misses, but he's locked in, even though he's not stunned. And another Breath of Fire could get the kill. Breath of Fire, will he get it? He does. He needs one more hit. Spirit Breaker falls to the creep. I'm surprised he didn't just charge somewhere else, but okay, looks like bottom lane, they're going again. Techies throws a mine, gets a kill, and this Techie snowball suicide combination is doing quite a lot of work for them. I like the combinations involved. I like the grenade combination, which is Tiny and Techies. You throw him and he suicides. It's fun to watch.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So I was reducing the point. Okay, Teki is able to get a kill on the troll. So, Psycho, despite having what I thought was a better lane, early game laning setting, doesn't seem to be doing too well. I'm not sure I'm fond of this item build on Spirit Breaker. You want max out charge so you can be where you need to be as soon as possible. Raider Bash is good, but increasing it doesn't give you any more chances to proc or anything like that. Well, we'll have to wait and see how it's going to go though. Troll has a poor match, so he's going to go for Aquila. And we might see another dive here. Techies has, oh dear, Spirit Breaker gets a kill on the Magnus, but I think we might have a dive on the bottom lane. Who are they going to go for? Oh, Crystal Maiden would be a very easy kill. Snowballs her. Can they get a kill? Throws a mine. Beautiful. They threw the ice shard and he threw a mine in the ice shard. It's insanely good. Alright, Tuskar's being charged. Spirit Breaker's coming here. At least he's giving them vision. No mana on the Ogre Magi, so it's not going to be very good for him. Teki is definitely going to fall here. No suicide available. And looks like Tuskar might as well. Is he going to snowball? Stun. Looks like he's probably going to die before the snowball. Snowball does come out, but not enough. RP onto a nice fissure. Can they get a kill? He's going to need his shockwave. Can he land it? He does land. Gets the kill. It's a 2 for 1, but they do force out the Magnus and the Earthshaker's coming. Definitely a good trade for the Radiant side. Tiny gets the Invis Ruin and continues to go farming. Tiny looks like he's going to save up for a Blink Dagger. No. Oh, there we go. Now the Flying Courier comes out. I think it was just normal Courier until then. I definitely think that the Dire side is playing a bit clowny. I mean, look at this. What does he need 3 null talismans for? What the hell is he making? A Dagon? Dagon Teki? Is that what we're gonna see? Oh my god, we might. Alright, looks like they're going to jump on the Tekis. Can they get a kill? It's going to be very difficult though. Well, he's Snowball. Snowball takes the Tekis with him, going against the Ogre Magi. Nice throw of the Ice Shards, and in the end, Tekis commits suicide to get the kill. The meantime, Magnus actually falls in the mid lane to the Tiny. Crap, there's kills happening everywhere. Game 1 was so inactive, and Game 3 is making up for it, apparently. One experience graph, swinging back and forth, not really generating anything. Earthshaker has his soul ring, so he can spam fissure if he needs to farm bottom lane. So far has been the most action-packed lane. the game. Billion kills and deaths happening. I'm not sure what that means. Wrong. Okay, that's second time. Dragon Knight has. Oh, this guy's mana pools are so bad. Oh, bomb lane, ice ball, snowball. Sorry, and looks like they. Oh no, they don't actually get to able to kill him. He's one more hit. That proc of the command shield is so good, keeping him alive. Spirit Breaker's charging. He's charging from pretty far away. I'm pretty sure they see him. I mean, they're pinging like crazy. And Earthshaker's here. It's going to be a 3-on-3 very soon. Stun going to land on the Tiki Sticky. Doesn't have a suicide. Fissure comes out. Nice snowball coming out. They do get a kill on the Crystal Maiden. Looks like the Spirit Breaker almost falls as well, but he's gonna be fine. During the meantime, though, Dragon Knight just pushing the top lane by himself. This guy plays this way in both games I've seen him so far. He's the carry, but he pushes a lot. I disagree. They do have good, decent late game. Magnus scales well late game. Dragon Knight's very strong late game, and Tuskar with his Walrus Punch is really good late game as well. Alright, now let's look at a bit of the items and skill builders going on. Troll Warlord probably should max out the not Berserker, the Whirling Axes. I'm not sure why he's going. This is a very odd build that you get a lot of burst damage out of Whirling Axes, and it's just much better skill. Spirit Breaker should max Charge of Darkness, but his items are okay. Ogre Magi, weird. I think you should go more Fire Blast because it works with the multicast. This is very odd. Crystal Maiden, 111, okay. Tiny is fine, has a Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is going to be pretty good this game. They are a bit tanky though, so it's not going to be the best game to get Blink Dagger on. Techies, Soul Drink. Again, really not sure what Techies is going to make. Dragon Knight is doing well. He's going from points of Dragon Blood. Should be okay. I'm not sure what he's going to make out. I'm sorry. I'm the one who's casting, and yet they shout at someone else. Ah, well, doesn't matter. Magnus, doing okay. Probably going to save for Blink Dagger. I'm not sure if he's going to go Arcane Boots first. We'll have to wait and see. Tuskar has an Urn. Really good item on him because all the kills he's involved in. Finally, Earthshaker should probably save for Blink Dagger. I think he's going to get a Tranquil Boots first. Helps with the spam of the Soul Ring. Alright, so that's pretty much a rundown of what's going on. Let's see what's going to happen after this. I still think that XTRUDE is probably going to take the game. Basically, it feels like the two teams are slightly outmatched. I mean, sorry, mismatched. Yeah, mismatched is the better word. XTRUDE so far has taken both games quite solidly. I don't think Game 3 is going to go any different, but you want to be one of those meme casters, but it's like, I don't know if they can do it. I do hope they can, though. Is there any interesting effigy? No, I've seen this one. Ooh, here's ice in your eyes. Let's see. This is okay. Not it's nice, I suppose. Anything else? I've seen this one. Oh, look, what's this? The Legend of Phantom Assassin. You can't really see anything about her. Could be my quality though. Maybe I should upgrade the settings. And has 60 commands. Not bad. Alright, and looks like Crystal Maiden is back. Crystal Maiden going for Tranquil Boots. A good item on her. She needs the movement speed. Could consider jungling for a bit. I think that would help. And we are unpausing. And we are pausing. That was, and we are unpausing again. Okay, there we go. Crystal Maiden, what you gonna go for? Let's go more for Frostbite. Frostbite is the spell you want to max out because the cooldown goes down lower. Bomb lane, Ogre McGee, you're in trouble, buddy. He doesn't have an arcane boot, so that's something. What's the net worth of that one? Actually, yep, Dragon Knight #1. I thought it would be something like that, but Tiny doing very well for himself as well. This is a good ward. Gives them, they need this vision here, especially because there's no trees, so it helps out a lot. Magnus being charged up, and is he gonna able to time his RP? Whoa, skewers beautifully. I'm not sure why he stopped the charge, but they're able to get the kill in the end. Fissure comes out, doesn't land on the Tiny though. Tiny is ready for round 2, but looks like I'm gonna go for it. That was very nice to do. I don't know why he stopped the charge though. I feel like he could have kept going, but he probably worried about getting caught in RP. Good kill though. Mid lane, Crystal Maiden still farming. She should just frostbite one of the creeps, so she gets a guaranteed kill on it. So some gold for her. Magnus not that close to his blink dagger now. Tranquil Boots is on the shaker, gonna help him spam out his fissure as much as he wants. Tuskar close to level 6. Once he gets it, he can send people flying with that walrus punch. Gonna give him a huge boost of damage. Oh, there we go. Mid lane. Again, jump on the Magnus. Skewer away. And oh, can't RP in time. Can he get this kill? They do get the kill. Oh, wow, this Magnus very unlucky. Brought down twice. I think this is the guy who plays the off lane. And his off lane has been very unlucky. And looks like his bad luck continues this game. Charging top on the Dragon Knight. Can they get him though? It's going to be very close. And is it fatal damage? It's not lethal, I think. It's going to... He barely makes it out. Magnus, Spiritbreaker charging in anyway. Hit by the snowball. Very unlucky. But looks like he might be able to get the kill. They need one more hit. I guess thanks to the urn. And in the meantime, Tiny kills the Tickies. Looks like Spiritbreaker is going to be fine. He needs to charge away. He's staying behind. He's helping his team. He should earn himself at least. And... no, looks like he's neither charging away. Oh, there we go, earning himself now. RP is available. You have to be aware of that. He charges. He's just going to charge to safety. His team probably thought he was charging somewhere else, and he's charging back to the fight. RP on 2 lands, and will we see no mana for an Echo Slam? Although he has the Soul Ring available, Magnus in a very dangerous spot. His own teammates pretty much trapped him. And thrown, holy crap, nice Echo Slam comes out and able to get a kill, and will he be able to make it out? In the meantime, Earthshaker's trying to run away. Blink gets him, there you go. And Magnus, will he be able to make it out alive? He could turn this if he, yep, one hit. Nicely done. Very nice work by this Magnus. That was well played as hell. I thought he'd at least make it out alive. I think he'd get the kill. Holy crap. This is so far the most balanced of the games that we've seen. With A-Saikou actually taking advantage. Tiny leading the net worth. What's he going to go for next? Yeah, he's definitely going to go for the Aghanims. Great item on him. This is here. Still doesn't have his blink dagger though. Oh, that's a very dangerous place to be for a Spiritbreaker. And looks like he should be okay. Snowball does come out on the Crystal Maiden. No ultimate. Surprised not throwing a walrus punch. And looks like he's going to go into another minefield. Very unlucky. I'm not sure how many mines were there. But they were able to get a kill on the Spiritbreaker and return for the Tuskar. Tiny gets the kill and moving up ahead. Tiny very far ahead this game. This guy has been the MVP for this team. Last game, it looks like he's going to be MVP this game as well. Dragon Knight looks like he's going for Shadow Blade, I think. I don't think you don't want to get Battle Fury on this guy, so Shadow Blade is going to be really good on him. Oops, sorry about that. Techies has very odd items. Not sure what he's going to go for. Magnus, wondering. They could probably fissure RP, then skewer him inside. That may work. But it's gonna be very risky to do, very difficult as well. Speedbreaker's here. He doesn't seem to like his charge skill at all, even though it seems to be very good for him. Oh, he's going for Magnus again. But I don't think this time it's going to work out. They do have a fissure. Magnus alive, barely. They have an Echo Stun. They use the enchant totem, and looks like he's going to be able to get the kill on the. Oh no, he's not. Ogre Magi is here. They do kill. Oh, he does kill the Spirit Breaker, but he falls in return against the Tiny, who's on a monster kill streak now. Dragonite kills the Tiny in the meantime. I'm not sure where he was. Oh, there we go. Looks like I'm going to go. And Earthshaker could use a Soul Ring and Echo Slam, but no one's nearby. Troll Warlord has been farming this game. I haven't really seen him do much. He's quite far behind everyone else. Not farming as efficiently as you'd like. But he's going to try to push mid lane. Charging in on the Dragon Knight, but it's going to be very risky if he doesn't have the rest of his team with him. Okay, Snowball comes out. It's going to be too far, but they should be able to get the kill on the customer. They do. Suicide comes out, and oh, it's not worth it. It's a 2-for-1 in the end. And looks like what's his name? Dragon Knight's here. That's an odd smoke coming out. I think he wanted to use the Soul Ring and he used the smoke, the seed instead. And it looks like he's going to die. Okay. Team A-Saikou doing really well in this game 3. If they find him, they ping it out, they ping, but looks like he'll be okay. Magnus has his Blink Dagger, so it's going to be a bit harder for them to engage against the Dire team. But still, Team Radiant not that far ahead. I thought they'd be a bit more. Wow, I thought they would be a bit more ahead. Magnus, he does have it, right? He does have it. There you go. Oh, that was a very fast. Oh dear, and there you go. Tuskar is brought down. I thought that he would be able to somehow snowball, but no. I was reading the message, and Tiny is apparently very fast. Blink Dagger. How fast was the Blink Dagger bought in game 1? Can you tell me about that? Because I remember the Tiny was also picked in game 1 and had the Blink Dagger and had a huge effect on the game. I don't know what his timing was in that game. I think it was like 11 minutes or so. I think it was 11 minutes. Alright, yeah. Spirit Breaker, not fond of his skill build. Wonder what item he's gonna make now. Crystal Maiden. I like that she took Freezing Field early on. Freezing Field is an insanely good spell. Waiting to see Troll Warlord a bit more involved with his team. He seems to sort of be solo most of the time. They have the Blink RP ready. Do they see this? There's no wards, right? No, they don't. Alright, this could be a very big fight. There's a courier here as well. That's odd. Okay. So far, not many towers have fallen. 2 for the Radiant side and 1 for the Dire. So, not very push heavy game, but definitely very combat heavy. Both teams fighting a lot. Interesting wards here. Both teams want as much vision as they can. There's like 3 wards, and this sentry does its spawn now. It's way too small. Mech is out from the Ogre McGee, as they call him. And looks like they should be able to push. The Dragon Knight is top. What I think the Radiant could do is that Spirit Breaker could charge on the DK and carry as dust. Gets there, use the dust, and you could probably kill the DK if you have someone with you. Power coming out on the Tusk. I don't know how the Empower interacts with the Walrus Punch. It'll be interesting to watch that. Alright. And Magnus wants to go in. Gets okay. Snowball comes out. Looks like they're gonna get a kill on 1. And nice RP on 2, I think. Yeah, it's on both of them. Fissure comes out. Looks like they're gonna get a kill on the Ogre Magi, and yeah, he does fall. In the meantime, they do kill the what's his face? Dragon Knight. I think the Spirit Breaker, yeah, he'd probably charge top. But it's a 2-for-1. Magnus buys his power treads, and the Tuskar gets. Sorry, Magnus buys his power treads, phase boots on the Tuskar. Thought I got them confused for a second. Good teamwork just now on the bottom lane, but they also were able to kill the DK. I think the kills here were more important though. DK still doing with 8k net worth compared to the troll who's only about 5.5, so very far behind. Oh dear, so Tikis might fall. No, he does fall in the end to the tiny. Tuskar needs to throw a Walrus Punch, but he's too slow. I think it might have been that Craggy that screwed him in the end. So Tiny doing very well on himself. 12-1. Gets Invis Ruin, goes Invis, and he skips a gang that he didn't know was coming. He also doesn't see. Ah, there we go. Full Aghanim. So I was wondering where he had a point booster early on. I was wondering where it went. Where's Tiny gonna go now? He could probably help his team go bottom. Magnus is here. RP up very soon. And he might be going for a more carry type of Magnus, which I actually prefer. I feel like Magnus can do a lot of damage if given the opportunity. Or a Shaker. Hiding in the trees. And Tuskar's here. Oh, they see the Tiny. And oh, he snowballs and he gets Craggy exterior. A jump in on where the hell is Magnus? He gets blown up. Spirit Breaker must have just gone just easily, just like that. And Tiny now pushing the bottom lane with his team. It's a 2-for-0 trade. Also the experience coming out for the Radiant side. Who knew we might get an upset in Game 3? Spirit Breaker buys the Blade Mail. It's an okay item, I suppose. I don't know why, but I feel like the Dire is still going to take this. Maybe it's the Caster's Curse. Tekis gets a kill on the Troll Warlord, and then looks like they're going to jump fire. Breath of Fire misses. Can they get a kill on this guy? And they have to use all their abilities, but they do get the kill in the end. Also, they're going to go for a Tiny next time. Doesn't blink out to safety, and they're stuck in the most awkward position possible. But they're able to get this stack. This is actually very good. Silver Edge this game is really good against a lot of the heroes. It's good against Craggy Exterior. It's good against the Spirit Breaker. A lot of his abilities are passive, at least 2 of them. And the Troll Warlord, of course, is also good against his Fervor, I think. Yeah, Troll hasn't really recovered at all. Where is he anyway? Yeah, he's 3rd on net worth, but he feels way less impactful than everyone else on the team. What they need to do is snowball to Roshan. But I don't know if you can. I think somehow he'll block it with his magic immunity. Yeah, there you go. Oh dear. Magnus falls again from the Tiny. Looks like there's going to be a charge coming in. And very unlucky. He's caught right in the middle of a Sentry Ward. Oh, Spirit Breaker might fall. Nice stun with that stasis trap coming out. They are able to reveal him, and it's a huge mayhem. But listen, the Dire side is gonna lose this huge charge coming out, and it's only the Tikis who's alive. Everyone in the Dire is doing fine. Tikis commit suicide, but it's a team wipe. Holy crap! And a couple of mines here. Just kills the Crystal Main. Isn't able to get anything more than that. I still stand by my decision, though, to say that the Dire team is going to take this, but I'm starting to lose a little faith in them. Come on, Dire team, don't make me a liar. But no, either team winning makes no real difference to me. I just get to see a good game from both sides. Magnus, well, he has been picked off a lot so far. Can he get a good RP? I feel like, base it out, and looks like he's going to lose his life for this. He does throw the RP on nothing, and Tiny jumps in. Nice snowball coming in. Looks like they're able to kill the Tiny's unstoppable streak goes, as well as The Spirit Breaker is brought down. So that Whiffed RP may be psychological games. I don't know. Earthshaker has his Blink Dagger. He'll be able now. Now he's going to be properly online. Once the Earthshaker gets a Blink Dagger, he's a completely different hero, a much stronger hero. So let's see what's gonna happen now on the Troll Warlord. He's farming. He has a Yasha. Is he going to go SNY? I think that's fine. BKB this game is decent on both sides. Troll Warlord, you can't block his bash with BKB. Spirit Breaker, all of his abilities go through BKB, and he's charging somebody. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who's being charged? I guess just one of the creeps. So yeah, Spirit Breaker is extremely good against BKB. So Ogre Magi is completely blocked. Same with the Crystal Maiden. I think her slow goes through BKB. Does it? Okay. Statman. Does the Crystal Maiden slow go through BKB for the freezing field? I think it does, but I've been wrong once tonight. I don't want to go too hard on that one. Craggy Stereo. Does Craggy Stereo work for BKB? Oh crap, Tiny is caught in the bottom lane and he should be okay actually. Huge snowball coming out. They are able to get the kill on the Tiny in the end. Switching it on Tiny has now fallen twice in a row, so his net worth not as amazing as it could be. This field doesn't affect BKB. Alright, okay. What about Craggy Exterior? Does it affect through BKB? Does it go through? And yeah, on the dire side, the Techies, none of his spells go through BKB. Same with the Dragon Knight. The slow from Elder Dragon form does, but RP, of course, is great. Tuskar's Walrus Punch is good, so is his Frozen Sigil. Earthshaker is completely weak against BKB, but we'll have to wait and see exactly about the Craggy Exterior. I'm actually curious. Again, I don't want to say just in case I'm wrong which one it is. There's so many mechanics in Dota. No, it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't go through. Okay, it doesn't go through. Got it. So BKB I think is yeah, again, both good and kind of bad this game. Both teams have stuff that go through it. Experience is actually close to 0 gold as well. Surprising because it feels like the Radiant are somehow doing better, yet it's actually a fair trade. There's only 5 kills difference. BKB comes out on the Dragon Knight. We're going to see how effective is this the next fight. He really needs to use Silver Edge on the Tiny though. Craggy Exterior has been screwing them up a lot. Alright. Looks like Crystal Maiden wants to go for the BKB. I feel like a Force Staff may be a bit better. They need some positioning, especially against the RP and the Snowball. They really need Force Staffs on the Radiant side. Both sides could use Force Staff, but the Radiant could actually farm it. Techies does have a Force Staff. He's gonna go for his Aghanims next. Alright. Does the Radiant team think they can win this? They're grouping up mid. They must believe that they are able to take a fight. Magnus has the Force Staff, so maybe not full carry mode that I thought he would. And it looks like Dragon Knight goes Envy just in time. He spots out the Tiny, but now he's in a bit of danger. He gets dusted. Do they know that he's around? His Silver Edge is almost out, and he backs out in the last moment, just so he's not spotted. Lots of pings coming out, but I understand why the creeps hit him. The poor guy didn't even do anything to them. Creeps going active whenever they feel like. Techies needs to farm his Aghanims. Does he have it? No, he doesn't. Vessel on Tuskar, very good item on him. 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 Tuskar, very good It's good because it amplifies the physical damage from the Walrus Punch. And Charge comes out. Who's he going to go for? He sees the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight goes in V. Alright, he's dusted out. And will they be able to jump? Earthshaker goes in. Nice Echo Slam on 2. But they need more RP only on the Spirit Breaker. But they might be able to kill the Tiny anyway. Tiny, is he going to fall? He does fall, but not before he takes up the Magnus. Magnus could have used his RP actually, but decided not to for some reason. Either way, it's a 2-for-1. And big trade for the dire side. Dire side making a sort of comeback. They were never really behind, but they were sort of well, at least felt like they were behind, even though the graph said otherwise. 3 minutes then, though. We still have an even game. It's either team can take this. It's not nothing set in stone. Okay. So we're just gonna have a bit of a farm here. A Troll Warlord going for his BKB as well, about 400 gold away from it. Again, not really involved with his team so far. He's only been involved in about 5 kills. Oh yeah, is this a late Aghanims? Average purchase time. Yeah, he hasn't made yet, but okay. So it seems like the earlier you get, the much more likely to win. But that's kind of obvious. It's interesting for certain heroes, like you know that Undying's win rate below 25 minutes is like 80%. After 25 minutes, it drops like 52. So it's interesting to see how time affects heroes and certain item pickups. Spirit Breaker charging. Who's he going for? Stops the charge actually. Okay. He has his Blade Mail. He has a lot of gold saved up. Not sure what he's gonna make next. Ogre McGee has the Guardian Reaps. I feel like Aghanims would have been a better choice though. Even Force Staff would be a really good choice this game. Just movement in general. This game seems to be mostly about positioning, with big things like Echo Slam, RP, Snowball, Spirit Breakers charge. It feels like it's just going to come down to a lot of who's better positioned. Although the Dire is taking a bit of a slight advantage right now, but it's very slight, almost negligible. And looks like we're going to have an SNY coming out of the Dragon Knight. Could consider going for Assault Cuirass. Would be helpful for his whole team actually. There's a nice Alpha Wolf here, scouting out Roshan. Oh well. The Wolf Aura is going to be very useful in the fight. 30% extra damage on Tiny, Troll, all these people. Same damage. Spirit Breaker as well. Could use it. Spirit Breaker, again, I'm not sure what he's buying. Does he have anything on the career? Ah, no wait. Yeah, he has a Vitality booster. So is he going Heart? Both teams taking their time. Late game, which team has the advantage? It comes down to being pretty even actually, I guess. Techies is impossible to push against. That's one thing. But there's so many melee on the Radiant side. It feels like RPs and Echo Slam are going to be so devastating. So I would give the edge to the Dire side. It's very slight though. I feel like not as big as I thought it would be. Okay, looks like there's a big creep wave pushing mid. Who's gonna farm it? Everyone tries to get a bit of it. And Earthshaker looks like he's gonna go for the Veil. Gonna amplify a lot of his magical damage. There's not that much magical damage on his team though when you think about it. Apart from techies, but you're not gonna be throwing that many mines in the fight. Alright, Molyneux is up on the Tiny. Surprised that he's not going for the Assault Cuirass. Molyneux is blocked by BKB, but the extra attack speed is very good. Gives more attack speed than Assault Cuirass. Still, is it better? We'll have to wait and see. There's how many BKBs in the game? Right now, so that's so much. Yeah, Okay. Does depend on when they buy it though. Alright, charge up on the Magnus. And looks like they should be able to get him actually. Unless he blinks in the last move. Oh wait, charge stops. And they're just sort of giving them Roshan. Roshan's not being contested at all. I find this a bit surprising. Looks like they're, yep, Roshan's just gonna fall. And Aegis picked up by Dragon. Just like that. They're not even able to get a tower or anything in return. This sentry ward placed a bit too close to the tower gets removed. So that was a bit of an odd move just now. Spearbreaker has the haste ruin, but who can he go for next? He's going for a Crimson Guard. That's an odd item for a Spearbreaker. I don't feel like it really amplifies his strength in any way. Alright, so we're back in. Yeah, I don't think this Crimson Guard is going to be too useful. Yeah, it's too late in the game to get it, basically. If you got it at 15 minutes, Vanguard, 20 minutes, Crimson is pretty good, but oh dear. Alright, it looks like we're going to have a fight here. Can they kill him? With that RP that was just used, did he use RP? He did use RP. It's charged in by a Spearbreaker. He has lightning on him, but looks like he's going to fall. Meanwhile, what's his name? Tuskar is killed, and looks like Magnus is just going to be fine. So they traded Tuskar for the Tiny, definitely favoring the dire side on that one. Troll. Oh, wait. Alright, there you go, Troll. Saving up quite a lot of gold. Nobody's buying for his team. And there's a bunch of mines here. Do they see him? Yeah, they're in range. Magnus? Oh dear, nice skewer done. That was insane. And Magnus getting freezing field being charged. Huge Echo Slam coming up. He is able to kill the Crystal Maiden, and he's still being charged. Is he gonna go for it? It's gonna be a bit risky if he goes for it, and then the Spearbreaker shows. Spearbreaker is here. Spearbreaker is gonna be able to kill him. He gets his what's it called, Nether Blast interrupted. Able to get him just as he blinks. Holy crap! He actually makes it out alive, and well, he should be okay. He doesn't have enough damage with the urn, and Spearbreaker is gonna fall as well. Wow, that was really, really, really well played. The Magnus started off with that blink, skewer into minefield, and Urshika had a great Echo Slam, and just wow. Yeah, Crimson Guard is a pretty terrible item, and he's still making it. The one thing that's weird is that he keeps the Vitality booster on the Courier when he could replace it with anything else. I don't really get why he could actually carry the Vanguard itself right now if he wanted to, but for some reason he opts not to. I'm a bit surprised. Okay. Looks like they know that the Tiny is here. I'm not sure exactly where he is. Tiny's scouting around with his Envy Ruin. Again, this Molineer pickup, it's pretty good because, in a way, because there's a lot of high armor heroes like the Dragon Knight on the dire side, but I feel like Assault Curse would have been still better because it amplifies damage for his whole team. It's a tough call to say. Anyway, experience 5k for the Dire, gold, same. Crystal Maiden, does she have she channeled her ultimate for a decent duration just now, but was interrupted by the fissure, so BKB definitely gonna be quite helpful. Dragon Knight probably gonna sell his shouldering next, gonna get something a bit better. Maybe he gets a boost of travel, that'll be a decent item. Magnus starting to work on that refresher orb, because there's gonna be a double RP. Which is always a dangerous thing to see, but only if he pulls it off. And Tikis has his Aghanims finally up. He put the minefield sign here, which is usually people just put them around here, but it prevents any push from the mid lane basically. Well, they destroy anything, no? Oh, looks like Dragon Knight is gonna go for the BKB troll looks like he's gonna fall here. They didn't even need to use Walrus Punch on him. Charge coming out on a creep, which is a bit odd. And looks like Crystal Maiden is gonna fall. Nice Echo Slam coming out, and they're able to. Oh, are they gonna be able to kill a Spirit Breaker? Spirit Breaker still has another blast if he needs it, but does he need it? He does. Should have used it when he had the chance. In the meantime, though, top lane, Tiny doing a lot of work, able to get the tower, but he's in danger now. He blinks away to safety. Can they find him? No, they guessed wrong. Bottom lane, Dragon Knight is going to get the melee racks. Nice stun coming out, and looks like he's going to be able to kill the Ogre Magi as well. Well played by him. And does he have his Aegis? No, Aegis actually been expired. And does get the ranged rack as well. Looks like they're just going to retreat to safety. Dear. It was pretty even for the first 25 minutes, I'd say, but it's been going a bit downhill for the Radiant since then. Vanguard finished. Again, Vanguard does not give anything to Spirit Breaker. It does give him some tanking ability, but what you need is movement and attack speed and HP. Vanguard gives you one of them, which is HP, but you want to get something like Power Treads, Drums, Sanganyasha, Assault Cuirass. These things give you a ton of what you need, which is attack speed, movement speed, and survivability. Vanguard and Crimson Guard really don't give you enough to make them worth it. Sorry. There you go. Crimson Guard purchased. I don't really think it's a good item. Moonshard is available on the Tiny. I can. You can't feed Moonshard to other people, can you? I'm pretty sure you can't. Can you? I'm pretty sure you can't. Oh. Statman, can you feed a person your Moonshards? No, right? Just to make sure. But it does bite, so look at his attack speed. He's attacking twice a second. It's damn fast. Especially when you consider how much minus attack speed he has from this. 50. If Tiny can make it into the base and win a fight, he's gonna break them. I still don't notice the troll. The thing is, I don't know if I'm not noticing him because, you know, I'm somehow like missing him out in every fight, or if he's just not around, but I never see him. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but this DK he's done insanely well in all 3 games. His second game, Alchemist, was like 30k net worth at the end, and okay, he's going in. A bit dangerous actually. The situation in refreshers up on the Magnus, as well as the Veil on the Earthshaker. This feels like it could be the Battle of Helm's Deep right now. Although in Helm's Deep, the humans and elves won in the end, but we'll see if that happens here as well. It's another good fight when someone got sieged and lost. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like they're just gonna go. Is he able to kill the oh, nice RP on 3 people. Huge Echo Slam RP. Second RP maybe not really needed, but it's a 3-for-nothing fight. Troll Warlord just brought down immediately. Now they're just gonna go for the tier 2s. They can't go for the tier 3. Sorry, for the tier 3. They can't go for the tier 3 top because there's the tier 2 tower here. Looks like. Okay, the clip comes out. Troll has bought back, but it's 3 against 2. Oh, sorry, 3 against 3. There you go. Crimson Guard is up. Troll is here. Can he get anyone? He can't seem to focus fire on anyone. Looks like they're going to kill the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker does fall. It's Troll against Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight gets the kill. Holy crap. And looks like Troll. Sorry, Tiny isn't able to do much. Looks like he's going to fall. Rax is gonna falls as well. So you can, yeah, I thought you could beat other people with Moonshot, but that's weird. So you can use Moonshot on allies, but it doesn't have an effect on them. So that's weird. And they get the kill on the Tiny. I think the Radiant might be calling it any second now. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they'll defend to the bitter end. Snowball comes up, going on the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden is gonna fall as well. Where are all this item? Where is this Reaver and there you go, Satanic and Reaver there. Okay. Oh sorry, jump on the Tiny. Did he buy back? Did Tiny buy back? He did buy back and he died. Charge is coming out on the Dragon Knight. And oh, very unlucky. Magnus with his RP again. Holy crap! The coordination coming out from the Dire team. They're gonna get the kill on. Oh dear. I'm just gonna go top, and yeah, I think this is about it. The game is not gonna last much longer. GG is called, and this is game 3 of the best of 5. But XTRUDE took the series insane. They pretty much just mismatched games, you could say. Thank you for watching. My name is Automo. I hope you enjoyed my cast. And thanks for watching.